I tell the doctor, now my leg be that too. Yeah, thank you. Good night. Have a nice one.
All right, everyone, give it up one more time for MC Otondo. All right, for our last performance for the night, ladies and gentlemen, Ned, the nice guy. Like his name suggests, please be nice to him.
Hi, everyone. How are you? Okay. The MC introduced me as Ned, and I'm sure most of you are curious as to how I got the name.
Not really, no.
Okay. All right, so it's from my native name, Chinedu. Chinedu, Ned, get it? Anyway, my pops has actually attacked me over and over again about it because Chinedu actually means God leads, but once you take out the chi and the u that comes after it, it becomes Ned, which for some reason is the Scottish equivalent of a Yahoo boy. Ironically, what my dad would actually consider a noble career path for me. I mean, anything but comedy.
You should have listened to him.
Okay, so how I got the name. It was right around the time I was wrapping up nursing school and... Shaky. Just great. Giant of Africa, my ass. But it's true, isn't it? I mean, they've been promising us this 24/7 electricity since before I was born. Guys, I'm almost 30 now, and the closest we've come to long-lasting power is having a headstrong military leader in 1983, and then voting him again as president in 2015, almost like we're saying, sir, we noticed that you were not done fucking up the country the first time. Would you like another try, to really run down this country? Run it down to the ground. Right, I know. Nigerians, we're a special breed of crazy, It's no wonder we're literally getting kicked out of other countries abroad, including the US. Then we run around yelling, racism! Guys, relax. It's not racism, okay? It's just other countries protecting themselves against us so we don't infect them with our bullshit. Because, Nigerians, as a people, we're like cancer. We just suck the life out of everything we come in contact with. Guys, I know I went too far, okay? I mean, why don't you try staying in your country and developing it? Because I'm pretty sure Nigeria has a lot of things that other countries don't have, right? Do you have any ideas? Because I've got nothing.
Babe, in my history of performing, that has never happened, ever. Everybody was standing up. Thank you for recommending me, eh?
No.
What's wrong now?
Nothing.
Sure?
Fine. Just tired.
Actually, no. Chinedu, you should have said all those things you said on stage, right? They were completely insensitive.
Jade, they were jokes, just jokes. You saw how tense it was up there. I mean, I had to come up with something or they were going to pull me off stage.
Okay, I understand. But it just felt like you're making fun of people who are trying to make their lives better.
I didn't mean it that way, okay? Look, I panicked and I said the first thing that popped in my head. Please don't hate me, come on.
I don't. But really, babe, I just want you to be safe and be careful, okay?
I know.
Because there's a thin line between a joke and a jest.
Trust me, I know. And I'll be very careful next time, okay?
Good boy. Okay.
Why are you kissing my eye? What the fuck is going on?
Who is calling you by this time?
Hello? Yeah, depends on who's asking. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What was that? What happened? What?
I don't pay people salary.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Henry Pearson.
Ned, but you already knew that.
Oh, I did. This is our foreign executive,
Hello.
Mr. Jason.
Hello.
He'll be joining us for the meeting. I believe you've met the rest of the team.
I have.
You have? Okay, so I'm gonna get straight to it, Ned. Are you aware of the most popular show on CBN, The Tonight Show?
I've heard about it once or twice. What about it?
How would you like to own a spot in it?
A sport?
Yeah, a spot. Like we're gonna give you your own segment. Of course, on a trial basis for now. In the meantime.
A segment? Wow.
We're gonna be covering Nigerian politics.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, my talent scout, Jasmine, she should be here right now doing all this explanation and all. Okay, but she couldn't make it. She's the reason you're sitting there. As a matter of fact, she was at your show last night.
Oh.
She watched you do what you did. She liked it. Loved your jabs. She felt they were pretty harsh, but real. Yes. And she felt it gonna be a worthy inclusion to the team. So.
Oh, wow.
Nigerian politics, so you see.
Okay, this is great and all, but I think there's something you really should know. I don't know much about politics. Yeah, that bit at the bar last night was more of an on-the-spot thing, you know?
It's not imperative you know anything about politics.
Okay.
It's not, as a matter of fact. I mean, that's why we have writers. They'll provide you with the lines. All you just have to do is execute it the best way you feel possible.
I usually like to tell my own jokes.
Will, you're gonna tell your own jokes, of course, that's for sure. Nothing stops you from telling your own jokes, but you're just gonna have to do it with the lines we provide you. All right? You can do both of them. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Come on, don't panic. You don't have to panic. You don't have to get nervous on us now. This is what we've usually done with our segment hosts in UK, China, Germany. All right. All you have to do is just simply cover Nigerian politics to a wide range of international audience. It's that simple.
Okay.
And now on CBN Africa for his first appearance on live television in the brand new segment No Filter with Ned. Give it up for your host, Ned the Nice Guy.
Woo! Thank you. Oh wow, come on, I can get used to this. How's everyone? Fantastic. Oh, please, that's enough. It's too much pressure. I mean, what if I'm not funny, guys? Okay, so fun fact, right? I'm actually not the first person the execs at CBN had in mind for this job. I know. I mean, come on, look at me. The effrontery of these people, right? The first guy was a Yoruba man, but he kept calling the network CB Hen, and they had to let him go. Now, the second guy was a Hausa man. Now, get this. 2 days later, Hassan was caught sneaking cattle into the office building. Of course, they had to let him go as well. The third person was a Calabar man, and, well, that's just it. He was a Calabar man. Nobody wants to see that on TV, right? And that's when they settled for me, Chinedu, the Igbo guy. I mean, it's not like us Igbo people are any better, right?
Oh, come on, man, just say it. Read the damn script.
Igbo people are tribalistic, they're money hungry, and they also make up a large percentage of troublesome landlords, but at least we know how to make people laugh with our Igbo accents. So all of you can calm down, all is forgiven, my brothers. I know, right?
That's a good one.
Live on the Late Night Show on CBN Africa. It's No Filter with Ned.
So, there's news going around that there has been yet another bombing in Jos. Guys, I know, right? I mean, at this point, we might as well just rename the entire state the terrorist capital of Nigeria because, right? I mean, if you say you want to stop Nigerians from attacking political leaders on social media, then how about you start electing political leaders who don't look like the last big thing they witnessed was, I don't know, the resurrection of Christ? It's ridiculous, come on. Okay, so that was a snippet from the press conference held by the president announcing that Nigeria is now ready to start receiving British investors. I mean, I won't be surprised if the UK decided to recolonize us, but come to think of it, that wouldn't be so bad now, would it? No, really, let's analyze it because it's not like they can destroy the country any more than our leaders already have. They've been doing a crappy job ever since. Hey, Jazz. What's going on?
Hey! Well, nothing much, just that someone is going to be on the cover of Inside Africa's October edition.
Oh, that's nice. Who, Oga Henry?
No, silly you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. The reporter is waiting for you in your dressing room, so chop chop.
Okay. Hey, whoa, finally.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
I won't exactly say I decided to go into comedy, you know, it's just something that's always been a part of me. And even from a young age, I was just that kid known to make people laugh. Yeah.
That's actually a beautiful story.
Thank you.
But what do you have to say about the comments currently flooding social media platforms?
What comments?
You do realize you're trending #1 on Twitter right now, don't you?
Huh?
Ah, I'm so fat. Me, the sellout, cheap comedy. How dare they? Babe, can you imagine those washed up idiots who know nothing about comedy calling me out? Why aren't you saying anything? Babe, don't tell me you agree with them, oh.
I never said I agree with them. But
what? Daddy, they were jokes, okay? Pure entertainment made to make people laugh, that's all.
really? Chinedu, really? Jokes? Pure entertainment, really? Chinedu, you're joking with people's lives. Crisis, immigration. You're painting the country in a bad light.
Baby, you're talking as if I'm painting a picture that's not already there.
Are you serious? Chinedu, really? Are you for real? You're exhibiting it to the world on a grand scale.
I'm not the cause of Nigeria's problems. Babe. Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, that's enough. I mean, the last time I had applause this loud was at the president's inaugural speech. And look where we are now. So basically I'm saying don't expect much. Right? Now, speaking of grown children, I'm sure most of you have seen the viral video of Trump referring to most African nations as shithole countries. Now, the man isn't wrong, but I mean, how dare he? I know. Come on, guys, let's be realistic. A lot of countries in this Africa are going nowhere. It's no wonder Biafrans are still waiting to succeed, even after 50 years of making a fool of themselves. Yeah, at this point, I think we should just let them go because this country is doing nothing for them, right? Yeah, see, truth is, if we're talking about politics in Nigeria, it only favors the Northerners. Looks like someone doesn't agree.
Brother, don't mind them. You are speaking the truth.
Thank you. Amen.
Better keep quiet. Yeah, excuse me. Who are you talking to? Bloody on you.
Guys, relax. There's no need to call names, okay?
Money won't be disrespectful like your people.
Whoa.
Hey, how are you holding up?
How are you so calm?
Why? Is it because of what happened? Look, what happened is not your fault in any way, okay? You didn't tell those men to start breaking bottles and stabbing each other. They are animals. That's what they do. It's not your fault, okay? And I need you to say it.
It's not my fault.
Good. Oh, and I have a surprise for you.
What's this?
Your first nomination. I told you we were right on track. Congrats. You know, maybe later we can celebrate this tonight. Just you and me.
I'm sure that some of you already know that 2 days ago, you almost lost me. Seriously, I looked death straight in the eye, and you know why? Because
What's he doing? What's he doing?
for a while now, I let myself believe that this show was exactly what I needed to make a difference, and that the jokes I was telling were the truth. But I realize now that in doing that, I started to deviate from the reason I got into this in the first place. To make people happy. Not at other people's expense, but through wholesome comedy that doesn't necessarily have to bring people down. Someone special once said to me, there's a thin line between a joke and a jest. I know that I've crossed that line. I also know that it's going to take a while for you to trust me again. But I'm hoping this will serve as a start. So thank you.
Cut the fucking commercial, goddammit!
So much of the news we hear about Africa is either about famine, civil war, HIV, corruption, and dictatorship. It's becoming increasingly obvious that the Western world is determined to paint us in a particular light, and so many of our extraordinary success stories rarely make the news. If you're Nigerian and you've been given a platform, try using it to inspire the young. Give hope and ambition to Africans. Show the world that Nigeria is a success story on its own. A country filled with diverse people, both good and bad. We're not just one thing. We're many things.